Replace rear disc brakes in a Kia Spectra. There are two varieties of brakes used in a Kia Spectra, the disc brakes and the drum brakes. If your Kia Spectra has disc brakes at the rear, then you might come to a point when the rear disc brakes or brake pads need replacement. It will not take you a long time to replace rear disc brakes in a Kia Spectra, but you need to have a special tool in order to appropriately adjust the caliper piston. The Kia Spectra requires the tool number OK9A4263001. Nevertheless, this tool is not common in most local auto parts shops. As a substitute to the special tool, you can utilize a universal brake caliper rewind tool. Another alternative that can be found in the house is a pair of needle nose pliers. Get the materials ready. Damaging the piston boot will require you to spend a great deal of money, so better be careful on using alternative tools instead of the required tool. Apart from this, you need the following materials: car jack, clean cloth, 2 rear disc brake pads, 2 shims, torque wrench, and a regular water spray bottle. Raise the Kia Spectra. Use the car jack to raise the Kia Spectra from the ground. The weight of the Kia Spectra must be evenly spread out while raised. Make sure that only adults are nearby when performing this task. Remove the wheels from the vehicle. Get the toque wrench and use it to unfasten the lug nuts. Once done, you can easily remove the wheels from the vehicle and replace the jack with jack stands. Turn the wheels facing upwards so as not to damage them. Remove the caliper. Just behind the rear disc brakes, you can find the parking brake cable. Take it off and then unfasten the bolts with the use of the torque wrench. Take the clips off and loosen the lock bolts of the caliper. Once the caliper is removed properly, single out the caliper for the meantime. Break the connection between the brake pads and V-springs. Take the pads and shims off its place. Adjust the piston into the bore. With the use of the special tool, or the alternative tool, adjust the piston by means of rotating it into the bore. Replace the pads, followed by the shims, and the V-springs, and then assemble the caliper. Before replacing the rear disc brakes, wipe the surface to get rid of fine mist of water. A damp clean cloth is perfect for this. Remember that whenever the brake parts have dirt and dust in it, asbestos fibers may develop. Apply torque. Tighten the lock bolts with the use of the torque wrench. Apply torque between 22 to 29 feet-pound. Replace the park brake cable, followed by the clip. Lower the Kia Spectra. Lower the vehicle to the ground and you are done with the proper way of replacing rear disc brakes. Then, replace the wheels, making sure to tighten the lug nuts using the prescribed torque. Before you test drive the vehicle, verify if you have replaced every item correctly. Start with a slow pace on your test drive and make sure that the brake is properly working.